Hello, my name is Janine and I'm going to be explaining Triplica, at least the Solitaire version today. So when you get the game, you have play cards and goal cards, and the point of the Solitaire version is to score all 36 goals with one pass through the play card deck. So as you can see, there's 6 goals, which we're going to line out, which are all nicely sorted already. And the red. Let's just move those over a little bit. Okay. Now, in this version, as I said, you take one pass through the play card deck to score all 36 goals. There's 6 of each goal. What we do is we line out 4 cards, just like that, to play off of. Now, I dealt out a Triplica already, which is 3 in a row of any of the shapes. But when you deal, you don't get to score that. So I'm going to start. So in this case, I can score orange immediately by placing that there. It also lines up green for me, so I think I'll do that and I'll score an orange. I'm going to try to go through this fairly quickly. And in this case, I can either score yellow or I can score green. And I think in this case, I'm going to score green. And I think here, what I'd like to do is put this like this. Because I can line up red, I score orange, and I line up green. Now you can score 2 triplicas at the same time, and that's actually a good thing to do. So if you can, you should try to do that. I haven't had that chance yet though. So let me keep going here. So I can play this here, or I can play it here. In this case, I'd like to line up my yellows again. Now, I am scoring a lot of orange, which you may not want to do because that might make it harder for you to score later on. So I think I'm going to do this. And in this case, I'm going to take my yellow, because I don't have any of those yet. I think what I'll do is I'll put this here, line up green, red, and yellow. Purple, I don't get to score, but that's okay. And in this case, let me score my red. Get one of those. And let's see, where to put this one? I think what I'll do is put this here. Now I know this may not be the play that you would necessarily do, but to each their own, right? And I may end up not doing so well on this game, but hey, that's what it means to play solitaire. So I think I'll go here and score my purple. Now I could spend a lot of time thinking about this as well. I'm going to score purple and orange on that one. Purple and green. And let's see, again, purple and orange. Now I've scored all of my orange, so the orange shapes aren't going to help me anymore. So let me keep going. I think what I like to do with this one is put this here because I can score purple, line up blue and red. Now one thing to note is it is easier to get a triplica along an edge than it is in the middle, because the shapes will appear twice as often on the edge as they will in the middle. And no card is the same, so each card is unique, and you should keep that in mind when you play. I think I'm going to get a blue because I don't have any blues yet. And in this case, I get to do blue and orange. Oh, but orange doesn't help me, so I'll just take the blue. I think I'll take my green. And here, I think I will take a green again. Let's see, I need purple and yellow. I don't necessarily want to mess up my blues though, so I'll just take a chance and put it there. In this case, as you can see, sometimes the choices are kind of hard to make. I think I'll just put that there. And this one, I think here. And let me score my purple. And now my purples are done. And let's go for the yellow. I'm trying not to spend too much time thinking about it, but you can see how you could spend time trying to line these up much better than what I'm doing here. There's a yellow. I think what I like to do is line up red and purple on that one, even though I don't get to score. So there I get my red. In this case, I think I'll go here because it lines up yellow and I have a couple shots at red and still keep my blue. And here, I think what I'll do is, I think I'll do that, just score my red. So as you can see, cards can be played either way as well. I'll take my yellow and take my blue. I guess the best thing to do here. Now, I could play this card like this or like this, but I'm going to play it like this because, like I said, a red on the edge is easier to get than a red in the middle. But then again, I would rather score blue, so I'm going to take my chance at red away. Here, I'm going to play this here because I still line up red, yellow, and green, and blue as well. Now in this case, I can either score yellow or I can score blue. But I think because I have 2 yellows left and I have 2 blues, it really doesn't matter. But I think what I'll do is just take my yellow. And here I get my blue. Now you notice my deck is getting smaller and smaller, so I need to make sure I am conscious of that. So now all my yellows are done. This card can only help me with the green, so I think what I'll do is I'll put it here. And there's a green, which is nice. So now I scored all my greens, and all I have to work with are red and blue. And that's a nice card to get because I score red. This card doesn't help me at all, so I'm just going to stick it out of the way. Here I can get red again. What I'd like to do with this one is line up blue. This doesn't help me at all, so I think I'll just stick it there. There's a red. All my reds are done. And now all I can hope to get is a blue. So I've already burned through 2 cards. And there's a blue. So now I'm done. I've scored all the goals. And my score is how many cards I have left. In this case, I have 5 play cards left, and my score is 5. You can win the game by having cards left, and your score is how many cards you have left. So 5 is fairly good. You can also lose the game if you had played through all of your play cards and had none left. Then you technically have lost the game. So this is just one version of Triplica. It's the Solitaire version. There are 2 multiplayer versions where you get to play against other people. So check us out, www.funqgames.com. And it's available through stores throughout the US. And it's also available on Amazon.com. Take a look. Thanks a lot.